Welcome to OphirPh, Pearl of the Orient City Guide to Events, Food and Drinks, Culture, Movies, Technology Trends, Theatre, TV and Travel. Explore more than 7,000 wonderful Paradise Island, experience and immerse to the maharlikan culture of Yar. Malapascua, an island in northern Cebu, can be deceiving. Geographically, it is a lot nearer to Ilo-ilo, the neighboring island province that has an entirely different language. Malapascua is the name non-locals use. For the old locals, their home island is Logon. Malapascua means Bad Easter in Spanish. According to some island tales, the island got its name from a colonial incident. What's new? A Spanish ship got stranded on the island due to bad weather. It is said this happened on the 25th of December 1520. They got stranded till Easter. There is no historical evidence that this is indeed true. Please subscribe in our YouTube channel and follow and like us on Facebook #OphirPh. And visit our website at www.ophirph.com for more travel guide and tips. When is the best time to visit Malapascua Island? From June to November are typically the monsoon months. It is for the better if you visit the Philippines somewhere between December and May. Summer is April and May for us, so these months are the peak season. If you go to popular tourist destinations during these months, expect a throng of local tourists around. But then again, there is climate change, so any time of the year is okay. But if you're a diver, thresher sharks and manta rays can be spotted all year round, but the best seasons for manta rays are winter and spring. Hammerhead sharks can be seen schooling with best chances from December to April. How to get there? From the airport. The easiest and most expensive way to go to the island is through a private car. The airport is located in Lapu-Lapu City. Malapascua is on the northernmost part of Cebu Island. From North Bus Terminal. From the airport, take a taxi to the North Bus Terminal. It costs about 300 to 400 pesos, if you're not stuck in the horrendous traffic. For an affordable option, SM Supermall now provides My Bus services from the airport to SM and SM Seaside. A My Bus ride costs 40 pesos from the airport to SM City. From there, you can take a jeep or taxi to North Bus Terminal. For convenience, book a Grab ride. Or book a reliable private car. Bus rides to Maya, Bantayan are available as early as 3 in the morning. The bus ride takes around 4 hours and costs around 210 pesos. I suggest you leave the earliest time possible, so you find yourself in the island by noon. For tall humans, take the air-conditioned buses, they have more leg rooms. Vans are also available at the terminal. They cost around 250 pesos. The van ride takes around 3 hours. But I prefer long bus rides with open windows. Budget accommodation? BB's lodging house charges 400 pesos per person with a shared bathroom. It is located at the village, a 5-minute walk from Bounty Beach. Bigger rooms with personal toilet cost 600 pesos a night. They have free Wi-Fi too. I stayed here on my second night at Malapascua. They provide free hot water for their tenants for those who want to have coffee. Activities at Malapascua? 1. Snorkel and boat the whole island. Pocket-wise, scuba diving is not for everyone. But mingling with the colorful sea creatures without shelling out thousands can be done. On the right of the Bounty Beach are the Dakit islets. the starting point of the popular snorkeling tour in the island. A World War II shipwreck by the lighthouse and the Coral Garden are the other two famous snorkeling sites. We were admiring the varied colors underwater when we heard a crackling explosion somewhere deep within. Our boatman said that some fishers practiced dynamite fishing. That is rather saddening. While the creatures at the sanctuaries made do with what is left of their habitat, in some parts of Malapascua waters, both corals and fish died a horrible death. Boat rates range from 1,200 to 1,500 pesos per person. 2. Squeeze a day trip to Calangaman Island. Calangaman Island is not part of Malapascua Island nor of Cebu. It is an island that belongs to Late's jurisdiction. But since its popularity skyrocketed, there are boats that organize day trips to Calangaman Island from Malapascua Island. It takes 2 hours to reach Calangaman Island from Malapascua Island, and another 2 to go back. Staying overnight on the island is possible. 3. Be adventurous, cliff jump. From Dakit, Boboy, our boatman, brought us to the snorkeling site by the cliff. But the cliff itself has gathered attentions these recent years. Cliff jumping, I know, is only for the brave and the young. While Sikija and Camotes Islands have jumping boards ready, Malapascua has it raw. The cliff looks intimidating, and jumping off can be nerve-wracking. 4. Have a massage on the beach. Earlier this year, the masseuses at Bounty Beach start wearing an alternate uniform of blue and green. With their hair in a bun, they all look professional and dignified. There are so many trends circulating on Facebook, like things you must do before you die or things you must do before you reach 30. Cliff jumping deserves to be in the list. I went to Malapascua with the thought of pampering myself, so I gave in for a massage on a beach. I had mine at night with a full gazing moon and stars as my ceiling. Ponalisa, the masseurs assigned to me, shared it is for the better that they are now wearing uniforms. Aside from the fact that the guests can now easily distinguish them, the uniforms can also help to stop customers from sexually harassing them. 5. To a whole island by motorbike. There are many motorbike, hubble drivers around, encouraging tourists to do a tour around the island. Back then it was only 150 pesos, but now it has ballooned to 300 to 350 pesos per person. 6. Idle at Bounty Beach. Bounty Beach is the tourist belt of the island. Yes, there are areas tourists frequent for chit-chats and drinks, like Ocean Vida Resort, which has huge bean bags laid on the beach on sunny afternoons. The extravagance of Bounty Beach is too wide for the tourists to cover. Patches of quiet stretches can be found here and there, between resorts, between Yolanda-tested palm trees, between new and damaged boats. Against the soft afternoon light, a couple found a shaded spot and spent their time together with a book in hand. 7. Worship the sunset. In between pages of the book I was reading, I stole glances at the horizon. The sunlight got softer and softer. Isn't it a miraculous work of nature when the horizon so blue gradually turns into shades of yellow, gold, orange? Travelers have witnessed thousands of sunsets and sunrises. But no two dusks or dawns are exactly identical, which makes every moment wowing, which makes every moment worth the attention. At Bounty Beach, the sun settled between the biggest Dakit islet and the blue resort at the outcrop. After framing the golden god, I put down my camera and uttered thank you. 8. Disco at the village. Malapascua reminds me of Siargao. The two are cha-cha loving islands. Most of the cha-cha songs are from the War-speaking neighbor Late. While the night was young, old locals dominated the dance floor, happily swaying their hips and hands with tunes older than them. As the night went deeper, foreign tourists and resort staffs arrived and the mood on the basketball court turned dance floor changed. The air becomes young and festive with song lyrics like "You Found Love in a Hopeless Place." 9. Walk to the heart of the village. The islands in the Philippines resemble one another. The beach has a story of lavishness, of relaxation, of escaping from our individual realities. 10. Try witnessing a cockfight. On weekends, locals, mostly men, go to their church. This is an island culture or a Filipino culture worth observing or worth experiencing. 11. Talk with the locals. This is one of my favorite pastime when I'm traveling. I love hearing island gossips and rumors. There is no better way of knowing a place beyond its touristy front than talking to the very people who call it their home. 12. Diving with the thresher sharks and manta rays. Sure, it is not mandatory, but to be in a place where the rare-to-be-seen thresher sharks live, it is almost a shame not to see them up close. Sharks, contrary to Hollywood narrative, don't like the taste of your flesh. If you have any comments or suggestion, feel free to comment below. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe in our YouTube channel and follow and like us on Facebook #OphirPh. For more travel guide and tips, visit our site at www.ophirph.com. Do not forget to click the notification bell.